guys, today I'm back with another Empties video. You know the drill, we're going to be picking through my beauty trash. I'll show you products that I have used up and give you my thoughts on whether I would repurchase them, how they worked for me. I have some hair, skincare, makeup. I've got an actual concealer that I completely finished, believe it or not. Today is a big day. Let's go ahead and get started. Something we should just go ahead and get out of the way because this was in my last Empties video. It will be in my next Empties video. It is the Pantene Curl Sculpting Gel. I love this. On the bottle it says it's a non-sticky formula for soft, springy curls, and it definitely gives me a really nice amount of definition. It doesn't feel heavy in my hair. It doesn't weigh my curls down. I can still get a nice amount of volume. It's of course incredibly affordable, and if you have curly hair and you run through products quite quickly, it can get really expensive replacing things over and over. So this is a really great drugstore option. It's something I continue to repurchase and I really love it and recommend it. Moving on to the Pantene Gold Series line, which I have mentioned and raved about before. I have loved everything from this line that I've tried. It's formulated for black hair and I really like it. So this is the leave-on detangling milk, and it's kind of like a leave-in conditioner. It's definitely a little bit lighter than the average leave-in conditioner that I would reach for, but I did like this because it was light. Sometimes I put it in second and third day hair if I needed a little refresh. I would put it in after my shower as well, prior to something like the Pantene curling gel, and it's really nice and moisturizing. It's dye-free, sulfate-free, does a good job moisturizing the hair, and because it's not super heavy, I think even if you have wavy hair, this could be a nice option for you. And then as a part of the Gold Series line as well, this is the Intense Hydrating Oil, again for dry, damaged hair, that is sulfate free, and I really liked this as well. I would kind of use this and the curling gel all in combination. I really liked that trifecta. I try to use a leave-in conditioner, sometimes an oil, and something sculpting at the very least in my hair when I get out of the shower, and the combination of the three of them did a really nice job. On the other side of things, something that I will not repurchase, I did not use up, and I do not recommend, and I hate, is this. And it's funny because, okay, let me tell you what it is. It's the Novaks Miele Gel, what is it? Face Cleansing and Makeup Removing Gel. I thought this sounded great. I love the Miele Lip Balm. Super hydrating, really great for the nighttime, has little scrubby bits in there, so I was excited to try this on my skin. I've used Manuka honey on my skin before. It's great for acne and blah, 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 blah. The smell of this is horrible. It's so strong and perfumed, and I don't feel like it did a good job removing my makeup. I then started using it as a brush cleanser, which is something that I do occasionally if I come across a product that I don't love on my skin. I try to use it on my brushes if I feel like it's not super harsh, but just the smell of it, I just have this like negative association with it, so I can't even smell it. I don't like it. Do not recommend. Let's pick it back up again. A product that I really loved, and I need to see if I can find this in Canada. It is from the brand Novaks. In the United States, I know it's available at Walmart and Ulta, a super affordable hair brand again. This is their leave-in conditioner curls memorizer, and what I loved about this, not only, well, okay, I love the formula. I love that it was a little bit of a heavier leave-in conditioner. I love that it came in like a pour out thing instead of like a spray, but what I loved about it is there's so much product in here. If you have curly hair and you love to load up your hair with product, because I mean, my hair basically never gets weighed down. It can with some products, but I can put like straight up coconut oil in my hair and my hair is like, thank you, and absorbs it. But there's tons of product in here, so I had this for a really long time, and it's super affordable. It's nice and moisturizing on my skin, and I have tried some of the shampoos and conditioners. I had a mask in an Empties video not long ago, so I really do like the Novaks brand. For me, this is not something that I would reach for, honestly, because of the packaging. So if you've been kind of overlooking it because of that, definitely give it a second check, because I've really enjoyed what I've tried from them. Moving on to two different conditioners. I have this one here, which looks like a juice. It's so cute. It is the Matrix Biolage Recover Conditioner for Stressed and Sensitized Hair. It has coriander oil and kaolin clay in there. Clay is actually good for your hair, believe it or not, and I liked this. Definitely isn't like the most heavy conditioner that I own. It's not like the most moisturizing, but I did really like this on my hair if I was, for example, washing my hair 2 days in a row, which is something I don't always do, and I wanted just a little bit of a lighter application of something. They also, this may have not been the best best one for my hair. I think I got this from a friend, but they do have a bunch of different versions within the range, so you may be able to find something better suited for your hair. But overall, I did really like this. And then something else that is a repurchase for me, I think. I know that I used to use this years ago. It is the Hello Hydration from Herbal Essences, and this is their moisturizing conditioner. I really like this. I've used this for years, kind of on and off, and again, super affordable. Something else that I repurchase all the time is this from Sally Hansen, and I always get this at the dollar store. I always pick up like my cotton pads and bobby pins and nail polish remover. Those are things that I cannot spend money on to save my life. So this is their strengthening nail polish remover. I don't have much to say about it, but just in case you didn't know that there was nail polish remover at Dollarama, I think it costs like $2. It might be around the same as it is at Walmart, but near my house there's no Walmart at all, and there's tons of Dollaramas, so happy to purchase this guy over and over. I finished up this moisturizer, which I absolutely love. I have talked about it in my matte moisturizers video, which I will link to down below, and I'm working on another one. I think I have enough moisturizers to do 2 more actually. So this is the Paula's Choice Skin Balancing Ultra Sheer Daily Defense, and this has an SPF of 30, which I really like because a lot of the moisturizers that I have that I do love for oily skin don't have SPF in there, so a lot of the time I end up mixing in an SPF. I do have an SPF for oily skin video, which I will link to down below. But this I really like because it has both items in there. It has antioxidants, good for normal oily combination skin, hydrates without adding shine, fragrance-free, no animal testing. Paula's Choice makes really beautiful skincare, and if you have oily skin, I definitely recommend this and just the skin balancing line in general. Onto some makeup items. These are super gross and old, therefore it is time to go. This is the Real Techniques Complexion Sponge. I really like this. I definitely feel like I'm just as happy with this as when I use the Beauty Blender, but I do have an empty Beauty Blender here as well. This is the Pro in the black. I think it's supposed to be a little more dense than the original one. I just buy it because it's black and it looks less dirty, but I do really like these. I definitely don't reach for sponges. I feel like I'm talking super fast. I definitely don't reach for sponges as much as I do brushes, mainly because I just kind of forget to wet them, but I do really love the finish, and of course the Beauty Blender is highly coveted, and I think this is probably a close second, but if you were ever curious, I do really like the Real Techniques version as well. I have a mascara in here. I recently did a mascara kind of mini declutter on Snapchat. If you're not following me there, I kind of do impromptu things that I don't necessarily feel like deserve a spot on my channel. So if you're not following me there, it's just @SamanthaJaneYT. But it is time for this guy to go. It is the Maybelline Colossal Big Shot. I have a backup of this. I absolutely love it. Blown away the first time I tried it. I feel like it lasted a long time. It didn't dry out quickly. Gives a beautiful combination of both length and volume. It doesn't smudge or transfer on me, but I don't really have an issue with just about any mascara smudging or transferring on me. I don't know why. I feel like a lot of people have that issue, and I always get asked that question. My answer is always no, but I don't know that that's necessarily a good thing because it just doesn't happen with me for any mascara. I don't know what it is. But either way, I do really love this mascara. If you're looking for a drugstore mascara, or even if you're using high-end, try this. I used up an entire lip balm. I cannot believe it. It is the Dior Lip Glow, and although this is a pricey lip balm, out of every single lip balm I own, out of everything I want to have in my purse on the go, something easy, this is absolutely it, and that kind of makes it worth it for me. I will actually probably repurchase this because I really loved it. This one is in the shade 005 Lilac. I have one that's a little bit deeper that came out for fall 2016, which I don't reach for as much because it adds more color. What I love about this is it seemed to give the most natural flush, so it just made it so easy to put on the lips, and the formula of it, how do I describe it? It's like a little bit thick, but that's almost a bad word, but it's a little bit thicker. It definitely isn't super balmy and greasy by any means. I feel like it had good lip, it just made my lips look really good, almost like a lip primer that wasn't white. It had good wear time, so I definitely think this is a good lip balm. There's obviously good affordable lip balms out there, but this is really good, so it's not just one of those really expensive luxury items that has a high price tag for no reason. I feel like this actually is reasonable for its price, I guess. Either way, I like it and I'm gonna get another. And lastly, a concealer. Can you believe it? I finished it up. I recently did a concealer declutter. I have 119, or I had 119 concealers. I since have less now. And if you'd like to see that video, I will link to it down below. But this is the NARS Creamy Concealer. I have repurchased this Yes, I absolutely love this concealer. It is probably one of the first concealers that I really fell in love with after the MAC Pro Longwear. It's so good. It is not cheap, but I absolutely love it. And even though I do have oily skin, and it's called a Radiant Creamy, isn't it? Yeah, Radiant Creamy Concealer. I don't find that it is like super dewy or emollient under the eyes. It is creamy, but it doesn't have like glitter or anything in there. I mean, this has been around for a while. You probably know about it, but I haven't mentioned it much on my channel because there's always new things coming out, but I really, really do love it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this Empties video. Let me know down below if you have finished up anything lately. I'm always curious to hear from you. If you'd like to connect with me, you can find me on Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat at SamanthaJaneYT, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!